Hello, nerds. Leos. Of course I would say that to you guys. Leos, welcome back. Alright, we are doing spiritual reading. Let's see what goes on. It's happening. And of course we got in the hand. The universe is your partner right now in purity. Yes. 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 Alright. Leos. Let's see what's going on. I don't know if this pertains to you guys, but I was literally singing the K-pop song. I'm not shining no more shining like I'm born to be. Something about becoming who you're born to be. Wait, does this card even go here? It does go there. Alright. Something about being who you were born to be. And now I'm getting that Lady Gaga song. Dude, I lost it. That Lady Gaga song, Born. Is it Born This Way? I have the lyrics and now I can't. I completely lost the song. Gonna be golden. We're gonna be in prosperity and change. Shut up. Okay. Alright. Leos, it does feel like you are becoming exactly who you were meant to be. Had you not had any trauma, had you not had any false programming, had you not had any false idealisms, if you had been in a world where people were allowed to be, look, okay, you guys just like, I cut this in 3, right? Look at the back of this one. Wait, I'm not going to do anything yet. The back of this one is another rainbow. And then a 3rd rainbow. Bro, you got triple rainbow. Gonna be golden. We're gonna be I'm done hiding. Shining through. I'm shining like I'm born to be. Going up, 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 and I'm golden. Na, 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 na. Wish upon a star. Oh. I don't know the words. And then new beginnings and joy. Oh my God. Grace and generosity. Shut up. Shut up. You know what? I just made my daughter watch the other day. I just made her watch Napoleon Dynamite. There's a lot of movies she hadn't seen me. She's like, why didn't you tell me about Mean Girls? And I was like, yo, I swear I had shown you Mean Girls. Because like I made her watch, I have made my daughters watch The Blob. And I made them watch Breakfast at Tiffany's. Well, I was rewatching it. And my daughters were, they came in and I made them watch it with me. So I made them watch a lot of, I like Tombstone, a lot of older movies. But anyway, she was like, I could have sworn I made her watch Mean Girls, because obviously. But yeah, she swears I didn't. Anyway, alright, you guys got shining through. Yeah, I feel like right now you guys are shining through. You guys are being born. Like literally that K-pop song, I started singing it right before I came on, and then I like the whole time I was talking to you guys, I was hearing it, and I don't know the words. If my daughter was awake, I'd make her sing it. I don't remember the words. It's something about shining through though. And then that card came out. Wish upon a star. It does feel for you, Leos. I feel like you guys wished upon a star when you guys were young. You wished for something very specific, but the reason why you wish for something very specific is because you remembered this. It's almost like you remembered your Akashic record and you wish for this. For most of you guys, you're not even going to remember that you did this. For some of you guys, you do remember, okay? But then we got skywriting, the fate. This is literally something that you're fated to. And I am getting like stardom or something. I am getting something pretty big here. And I know Leos are really good in like stardom, like fame. There's something really big here, and it does feel like it's gonna be a new beginning, and this is bringing you joy. And this hummingbird is drinking from this flower, and I heard the nectar of life. It does feel like with the roots of abundance, yes, okay? Oh my gosh, Leos. This is absolutely your guys' reading. Like, this was written for you, right? Roots of abundance. It feels like you guys have been sitting there, and you guys know the story in the Bible. I can't remember the name, where he was pissed off because all of his plants and trees were getting ruined by the changing of the weather. And then he said, oh, let me control the weather. And then he made it super nice. So then his first harvest was like amazing, right? And then finally, after like a couple years, his trees and everything just started falling over. And he asked God, he's like, why is this happening? I had control of the weather. I made it nice all the time. And God was like, you know, I send in storms so that the roots can grow in deeper, so that, you know, you have very strong roots. It feels like, Leo, you've been through some fucking storms, yo. Like, I'm gonna start calling you Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz. Like, y'all went through some shit, and now you guys are sitting here with your roots so damn deep. Can nobody tip you over, okay? Can nobody tip you over? And it's funny that I was talking about Kansas, because don't they do like cow tipping? Didn't I read somewhere that cow tipping isn't actually like feasible? Like, that's not something people can do? Or is that like a real thing? I don't know. If you're in the Midwest, let me know, of the United States. Yeah, I grew up in LA and then moved to where I live now, and I didn't live around cows. In Mexico, my grandma had chickens, but we didn't tip over the chickens, so I don't know. Although we would have chicken nuggets a year later, and then I'd be like, where's my pollito? And my grandma would be like, I'd be like, Grandma, no. Grandma, no. Alright, let's clarify shining through. Don't hide anymore, hide like I used to be. I legitimately don't know the words. The Four of Cups, shining through. You reevaluated. And what's funny is that this is Moon in Cancer with the Four of Cups. You reevaluated. You went through some bullshit. I'm telling you. This is giving. I'm going to hide her boob because her boob is out of her robe. This is literally giving, like, you know, when you've been through some shit. And, you know, the scene I just saw from Harold and Kumar go to White Castle, and after like the whole bullshit, at the end they look like crap, they stink, their clothes is ripped, they don't have their wallets, they don't have a phone, all because they were trying to get to White Castle, right? It's giving that scene, but like obviously, like, this is like a really long time. This isn't one day for you guys, and you guys are just like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna sit here, and things have happened, and I'm gonna sit here, and we're gonna do our nails, and there's even messages in bottles, almost like you don't even care. You're not responding to stuff. You are just literally loving on yourself and taking that moment. They keep trying to give me another movie. It's something like a vampire movie or something like a fighting movie where literally it's like and then they go and eat like a burger and they're full of blood and they're full of, yeah, it's I can't, I'm not getting the full vision, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. The hell. Alright, let's clarify. But you guys are chilling now at this point. Like, you've gone through it. I feel like you guys are coming out of that. It feels like things are finally starting to ease up. They haven't fully turned yet. I don't feel like the wheel has fully turned. It feels like the wheel has turned enough that at least some stuff has calmed down, and there's been a little, like, small W's here and there, almost like, oh, I can semi-breathe, right? Like, okay, cool, I have chocolate, or I'm gonna grab some tacos or something. Like, there's like been small wins here and there, small wins. When I say small wins, there's been wins, all right? But it does feel like you're just like, this is where we're at. This is where we're at. This is where we're at. Yeah. With the Ace of Swords, wishing upon a star, and the Ten of Cups, they came out together. Oh, shit. That card didn't turn over, so I'm not taking it. Yeah, with the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Swords, yeah, this is what you're getting. You're wishing upon a star. You're getting basically full clarity about the life that you're about to live. And do you see this woman and her child? Some of you guys might be single mothers of a daughter, or have a daughter in the future, or you guys could have daughters. But do you see how it looks like rubble? And it's just all kind of like, it looks like there's been a, I don't think I can say that word, but you know what we're in the middle of right now? Raw backwards. That's what it looks like. There's just like trash everywhere. But once again, look, they have like little cups, almost like they're sitting on the roof watching everything that's been going on. And they're just still like, well, we've been through it. But you know, we still love our family. And it feels like you've used every tool that you had available to basically, like, I'm telling you, giving like one of those, like those movies where they're fighting like either monsters or something, and they go and they use every tactical tool they have, and at some points you're like, they're not gonna make it, and then they make it, right? And at the end they're literally like, I want some fries. That was legit being me, like, I want some fries, bro. Like, I almost unalive like 12 times on the last. Oh my god. I need some fries immediately, and make them loaded, please, because oh my god. But you fought hard to keep your happy family. You fought hard to protect your family, to protect your loved ones, to protect your home and house and home, right? And you used everything you could. I don't even know, you pulled some shit out of thin air. I don't even know how you did it, to be honest with you guys, Leos. But you did it. You did it. You were pulling shit out of thin air. You were pulling food, money to pay the whatever. And you made it through. And you're just sitting on the roof like, you can actually breathe. You can actually breathe. And because of that, it's almost like you're getting wish fulfillment. With the Five of Wands, skywriting the faith, you fought for this shit. You fought for this life. You fought for every single thing that you are going to get. You have also fought, like, it looks like, look at this card. Look at this card. She has battle stuff, plants, herbs. What else does she have? Look, there's that you know, the I can't say that word, but you know how you like, and then yeah, no, you used every, look, she even has a biohazard box. What? Look, see what I'm talking about? Like, you've been through some shit, and you used you Mickey Mouse cut, you I don't know what you did, but you did it. Maybe you lost your car and you had to tie your bike up. I just saw 444 with tape to get to work. Like, you were in a battle and you won, and you fought so hard for what you're going to get, and you deserve it. You deserve this, okay? Because those roots are deep. They're like center of the earth deep with the Empress, bitch. What? 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 No. Shut up, Leo. Oh, it has boobs. Well, hopefully they don't block this reading. Anyway. And the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Shut up. Yo. And the King of Cups. No, I can't. I can't. I can't. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Messenger. Shut up. You deserve this, and then some, because the universe said, here, we're gonna test you. We need you to be rooted. And you said, bring it. And you said, bring it. And they brung it, and you did what you did. I'm telling you, you used every tool in your arsenal to stay afloat, because they said, if you can survive this, then you deserve everything that you're getting. Plus, these are tools that we need you to master, right? Because you're going into a war zone. It's gonna be different. Oh, I said that word too now. Hopefully this reading is just not, yeah, because you know, we're so censored. It's just ridiculous. But no, you are getting some amazing, no, the Empress, anything the Empress touches grows. The Empress is fertile with ideas, with abundance, with everything. This is amazing. With the Ace of Cups at the bottom and the King of Cups. Like, I don't even know how else to, this is insane. And you guys deserve this. The new beginnings and joy. I'm telling you, it's giving that movie with White Castle where and I just saw 1717. Everything that they went through. And then at the end, when they finally got their meal, and they ordered like 50 sliders each and like 3 fries and shakes and everything. When they were eating those burgers, when I tell you that that was the tastiest burger, that was their happiest moment, right? Because of everything they had been through that night. That was like wish fulfillment there, right? Maybe some of you guys have wish fulfillment to eat at White Castle. I don't think we don't have them in our area. But yeah, no, you guys are going to take a bite of like your wish fulfillment, and it's going to be the best thing that you have ever felt. And that's because, again, your roots, they go low. Okay? This is amazing, Leos. Alright, let's get you guys some guidance cards. This is crazy. That's awesome, though. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insights of awareness. Yeah, some of you guys could still be dealing with, oh, is it going to start again? What else is going to happen? Right? You are maybe shell-shocked. It could be that, you know, because of boom after boom after boom, some of you guys could be in a little bit of PTSD, right? Where it's like, okay, what else is going to happen next? But they're saying it doesn't matter what happens next. Like, you guys are good. You guys are good. And I don't feel like there's another shoe to drop. I feel like life is going to continue and life does its bullshit. But I don't feel like it's going to be like before, where it was one after the other, after the other, after the other. And it was just like, all right, what can I use for this? What can I do for that, right? No. Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Let's get one more. Yeah, there's no need to worry. Like, I feel like the wheel has started turning, and you guys have started seeing that in your 3D. I'm hearing at least twice you've seen it. So it is starting to turn. It isn't obviously where you want it to be, but it is starting to turn, okay? Perseverance. I have the hiccups. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. You can do whatever you set your mind to. Whatever you set your mind to. Look at the bottom. It says, adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Oh my gosh. No, Leos, you guys, yeah, you guys are like ramble number 12. I don't even know how many rambles they made, okay? But I know that you guys have been through the thick of it. So it does feel like the tides are turning. And because you guys went deep rooted, you guys now can take over and conquer anything that comes at you. And because of that, you're now ready, right? Especially with that energy that I was getting about with stardom and being in the limelight. That shit takes a toll on anybody. And so you needed your roots and your emotions to be in control, because, you know, you guys have seen people unalive themselves, they start doing drugs, they start taking themselves out of character because they need that sense of they're not grounded. They don't have those roots deep, right? They haven't gone through it. Whatever you go through now, you're gonna be like, nah, I've done this before. I know how to fix it. Okay, Leos? Alright. I love you guys so much. I hope this helped, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.